now I'm going to go to my linear. These things kind of have fun little new additions on them. This one's called range mask. And I need to create a, let's see here. I'm going to take this right here. And let's say I want to make this side. I'm going to put it on an angle. By grabbing the middle, you can move it around. By going down the center line, you can actually bring the rotate angles up. So I want to bring this here. I'm going to make it wider. This is where it starts. This is where it ends. So basically, right, vice versa. I'm at 100% of the changes that I made here. This is 50% of the changes. This is 0% going this way. So it's a gradient, okay? Now I'm going to do something right here called range mask. And I'm going to do it off of luminance, which is brightness. So if I do that, what's going to happen is I can actually, from 0 to 100, everything in this image has a tone of 0 brightness to 100% brightness. So let's say I want to only have this, let me see here, this range mask, I want it to be between tones 59 and 100. Alright, so in this particular case, it looks like it's reversed, right? So the shadows are going to be over here, and 100% would be more of the highlights. So take this and move this way. Alright, so I'm now saying only the tones between here will this linear mask expose. So if I click here, what you should see is like a little combination of all of those areas. So if I bring this in, see how it's not eliminating some parts and then exposing other parts. So it's like a mask that I'm making based off of the density alone. If I want it to be off of color, it's not really making a big change there, right? So what I can do is choose this color range selector, and let's say I wanted it to be this, and here. Yep, so it's only going to affect this area, and it's going to be gradation. So I want to do this one right here. All right. I can click on this and drag it, and it'll say sample all of these colors. Notice how it kind of masks this out, so it's not going to affect this one so full here. It actually doesn't even affect this at all. So I'm going to take this off now so we can see how that looks. So I'm going to make this change here. I'm just going to make it really bright in those areas, really dark in those areas. But notice how it's still not affecting some of these areas here. Alright, so I'm going to make this a little bit darker. Alright, what if I'm going to take this information, I'm going to add like a red color to it, right? So it's like a little bit of a red filter on the background. Maybe it looks like it's bleeding through. I feel like it should be more of a red, punchy red. There you go. So now I want to do another, I'm gonna holster this back in and do another linear filter here by hitting new, and I'm going to take this one, draw it from this direction, alright? And now I'm going to add a color of blue on it. Alright, maybe a purplish. More cool. We'll try that, and then we'll maybe induce a little bit more with this. Yeah, so it gets nice and blue there. So now what I can do is go to my range mask, hit color again, and now grab my holstered color picker here and draw the tones that I want to mask in. It eliminates these areas here a little bit. So let me try this a little bit here. There we go. It's eliminating a little bit more. And eliminating even a little bit more. So now we will not be affecting this as much, and it's kind of not affecting this as much. If that does not work for you in terms of, like, you want this to be even less, what you would then do, you could also click Shift, and here you can keep adding samples, like that, and it's just going to get more and more information of what it should keep in. If that doesn't work for you, holster this back up, go to Brush, then you can go to Erase. You can erase away these corrections that we made. All right. But what this is what I was talking about in terms of special effects. I'm going to hoster this